Hi everybody, this is Jason from Outplayed. I'm gonna give you a quick hero overview on or hero spotlight I guess, on Darkseer. Probably my favorite hero in all of Dota. One of the most versatile by all means. So first I'll give a little quick run through on his skills. Start with Q. Q is it's called Vacuum, and it's basically what it is. The radius in this, you will notice, goes from 275, 375, 475 to 575. I'll level it up respectively now in a second. I'm just going to do a quick overview first on each skill. Then I'll show each level of it as I go. So the damage also increases 40, 80, 120 to 160. You're not by all means the guy who's going to come in here and nuke.
Your top tower is under attack.
You are meant for simply just taking out people out of the fight, making them worse, making your team better off. You're basically a support, but not truly a support, because you have a decent amount of damage when combining your skills together, and you can really change a team fight with your ultimate, which I'll get into later. But I'll just zoom out here now and show you on Sven here, Vacuum. So Vacuum at level 1, the radius is quite small. It's not so great. You'll notice now, if I hit him right on the end, he's going to drag right to the middle. It'll also destroy any brush that's in its way, so you'll notice that. Here you go. Now you can imagine how good this is later in team fights when someone's running away and you drag them back in. How fantastic that is. Now I'll level it up here, respectively as I go. I need to show other parts of the other skills here first. W is Ion Shell. This is his bread and butter. Honestly, it makes him so easy to farm with later. It is insane. You get in lane, you pop this on your front creep, or yourself, and you move up, and it starts hitting everything in the radius of 225 around you for damage a second, right? So it starts at 30 damage a second. This is a fantastic skill. You get it at level 2, and you work from there. It is great. It is his favorite. It's, like I said, his bread and butter. This is what makes him. So it surrounds, the definition, surrounds the target unit with a burstling shield that damages enemy units in the area around it. The radius is 225, damage over time at level 1 is 30, and it lasts for 15 seconds. So the damage actually works, quite well. Even as a level 1 skill, I'll show it here. He has 625 HP. We'll see what the radius is.
Line of sight.
Level 1, start hitting. Now, this isn't even the full effect, but you see what happens. You know how easy it is at level 1 to drop that on creeps and keep them from last hitting, because every time they come in to last hit, they're paying with their own life. If they get hit, especially against heroes like Broodmother, who drop their web and just kind of hang out in there grabbing last hits when they can. But to grab that last hit has to be on its wave. Right, it has to be like in its web to be able to get that hit. So if you drop this, you practically can kill them. You can really control your creeps. Now his last skill is what you put up first. It's great, in my opinion. Anyway, you put it up first. I'm sure some people will argue, but I really don't see a point not to. It's 20 mana. It gives you max movement speed. Here's regular movement speed. There's no boots or anything, right? Here's where it's activated.
I see where this road ends.
For ganking, fantastic. Getting away, fantastic. Now this is where the versatility comes in with this hero. See, what you do is, say you're up here. Sven is right here. You want to gank.
Yes.
You saw him in the jungle walking in, so you came in here. What you're going to want to do is pop shield on yourself, hit iron shield, drag him into you, and you're on top of him, hitting him with iron shield. And if he tries to get away,
Very good.
you can pop surge again. There is a cooldown. Don't want him to die on me. There is a cooldown. I'm on WTF mode right now, but I mean, even the cooldown on it's not that bad. 12 seconds at level 1 for a max movement speed buff for 3 seconds. It's great. I usually pop a point in this and don't go back to putting it up until what is it? Level 12. So I'll go over skill build in a bit and an item build as well for this guy. But I just want to show you the skills. Now we'll look at some other ones here. Make myself level 25. And not bad. Not bad again. Alright. So let's look at second level of vacuum here. You'll notice from the first one,
Your middle tower is under attack.
should have done this one at a time perhaps.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Alright, well, I don't really need to go over the 2 levels in between. It basically just gets bigger here. But this is max level. Now you can imagine the positioning that you can give with this skill. Alright? You can drag people, like, for instance, if Lifestealer's right here, I can drag him straight into a gank that's on the other side of this. Right? It's fantastic. Let's level up. Final shield to max. This is actually going to do a lot of damage, so I'm going to have to refresh him. And it might still, probably won't kill him though.
As you will. Alright,
so the radius is always the same, so you do have to be close to him. But just watch the cast damage on it. I definitely don't want to hit him. It's not even done yet. Like, I have to jump off in there, or he'll die, and I don't want that on me.
Speed is
So the damage goes from 30 a second to 75 a second for 15 seconds. Now Surge basically just goes up with time and the mana. The mana goes up 10 per level, so 50 at max, 20 at the lowest, level 1. But the cooldown goes from 12 to 9. 12 being the longest, like the level 1, and 9 being level 4. And duration, as you can see, there's 7.5 at max level. It's 3 at the start. People don't usually, you know, they're like, maybe it won't be good skill to put up, whatever, right? But
of course,
I gotta say, it's quite good. Let me just turn off the level up there. Having max movement speed for that amount of time. I mean, look.
A move.
That's crazy. It's potentially like picking up a haste rune. It's not long, I know. It's not as long as a haste rune, but still. That's potentially a haste rune.
Yes.
Now he's ultimate. I'll show you the level. Should I even show you level 1 of it? Basically, it's just the duration and their outgoing damage. What this does is it puts up a wall, and when someone walks through it, it makes a copy of them. They take 250% damage, making them obviously not OP or anything. But and they only give 70% damage out at level 1. Let me just demonstrate it. That's what it looks like.
Onward.
Very well.
Put Sven through it. Carbon copy of Sven comes out.
Fight.
Sven can easily kill it. Right? But I mean, this is big in team fights. I have to say, huge in team fights. If you drop this on a team's carry, it can turn fights. Let me just max it. Look at the rest of my stats. So 400 mana at max is a bit mana costly, but you know, you shouldn't have mana problems on this guy. I'll show you the item build later. Mana problems shouldn't be a huge thing. Make use of your courier. You shouldn't have to go back a lot. You should be getting some ganks off. You should at least be getting tons of assists, if not kills. So, and like in team fights, I can't even tell you how good this is. Like when you get people standing together, and you go ulti, and then drag them through, you can kill people easily.
First blood.
Right?
I cannot believe That worked.
So this is a really, really, really good skill in team fights. And if they walk back through it, and their guy has to be dead.
On guard.
Very good.
Bow down.
Let's just see if I can do this in time.
Why not?
Makes another copy. So if they actually take the time to kill it, the time that you have, like you putting it up, because this lasts for 45 seconds, remember. He's only now going away.
That's right.
Attacking. It's only now going away, but if you keep drag them back, like the cooldown this is only 16 seconds, and you have a 45-second wall up, if the fight actually does last 45 seconds, you have a chance to haul them through it a lot. Not to mention dropping surge on yourself and running through it. So if they want to auto-attack you, they have to go through it. And the whole time you have ion shield on yourself, you're dealing a lot of AoE damage. Now something I haven't told about two skills here. So you got Windrunner here.
I go.
Surge can be used on allies. This saves so many people that are bad at their heroes. They do something dumb and they need to get out, and they know they need to get out. You can drop this behind them when they're getting chased. They get sucked backwards, the enemy does, and then drop that on them and they run away, and then they have to deal with you. Then you drop ion shield on yourself and run after them, right? Or, on the contrary, you run in with Surge when she's doing her thing, like attacking her or whatnot. You run in with Surge, drop ion shield on her, if you think she's going to be one up front, right? Now, ion shield is stacking here, but, you know, it does last for 15 seconds, and it's a 7-second cooldown, so you could technically stack 2 of them. It's 130 mana, so you probably won't be stacking them overly all that much unless you're in a team fight. But, I gotta say, like, if you're playing Darkseer and you're in team, like, you need to be in those team fights. Your ultimate, you drop an ultimate, and it's great. Something you should notice is it doesn't copy your allies.
Of course.
That's what the Scepter upgrade does. Creates illusions of allied heroes. So I'm gonna go get a Scepter there now, and then I'll show you the actual, you know, the Scepter upgrade. And I'll also show you the build here now too. I'll just donkey myself back a Scepter and show you the build. This is the build I use right here. So let's just grab a Scepter. Right. Send him to a secret shop. Alright, so what I start off on Darkseer is 3 branches, a MP pot, I usually take 2 of them, a Tango, and a Scout Shield. If you have nothing next to a support, then you should probably be the guy to grab a Courier. I know, like, you know, you shouldn't see that. You shouldn't see it really at all, ever, but you're gonna have times where you're gonna have that guy who's gonna be, he's gonna be like, you know, you're in that low level pub basically is what I'm trying to say here, and you're gonna have 3 carries, and you're gonna not want to play a carry, but maybe you support it so much you don't want to play.